Hello and welcome back to Avowed. Last time, we spent a lot of time in one of the memory sections. There was a memory up on this winch outpost about the past. Well, about some sort of us in the past. Like the whole thing about the wheel and reincarnation stuff and such. Like, yeah, something like that. So it's kind of us, I guess. Yeah. Then we went here and fought the queen of the Denim Gang, tree person, who was not happy about us killing all of her peoples. So kind of had to kill her. She could have been chill about it, you know. But I think went up there. Not much. But you know, I mean, I get it. But yeah. Can I get up there? Yeah. Don't know how I get out of here. I think I can probably. Maybe. Right. This is where I don't know, Sky or Marius, probably it was Marius who was all like, oh, this place, I'm not going into this place, this gives bad vibes or whatever. But we're gonna go here anyway. Scribbles in blood? Seems like blood. That's always fun. Daughter's exhortation, whatever that word is. But if you find this, do not weep for me. I know what he did to you. I know what must be done. I regret nothing. Whatever it cost me, I prepared. If the quiet slave hears me, none of them will ever hurt you again. Yeah, get a.
Bet that was part of something once.
That's a totem, actually, in fact. Okay. It's home base, yeah, okay, so now we can do that. This gruesome totem appears to have been made long ago, yet remains as sturdy as the day it was made. Despite the skull's empty socket being covered by rope, you can't help but feel watched by it. Alright. Well, going back down. It's all those up there, but it's a good thing to have. So I don't know if I can have multiple at once, multiple bonuses. That'd be nice, but I guess we'll see. Because we got the Bodega one. Godless sinkhole. What name? Highwayman's advice. Fernan, if you find this, don't bother with this spot. My boss and I have already scoured the place. It's no good. We found some fool who's come to collect his coin and took him down for it, but we heard noises from the ruins all night. I'm not dying for a few skates.
Gone in minutes. No wonder they're having trouble farming these days.
Going backwards. We kind of in here. Around here. Game lags. Always fun. Well, let's camp for half a second so I can see if I can use one of those totems. anything new to say. So
Did that artifact get warmer, or am I imagining it? That looks right.
activate totem. Ah, you can only have one at once. That kind of what I figured. Increase your damage against skull enemies. What does skull enemies mean? Does that include skeletons? I don't really know. But yeah, like, I have 6 things, I would rather have that. But you know, maybe when I get all the rest, if I get all the rest, I shouldn't say when, that might be worth thinking about. Guess I'll craft some stuff. Don't know if I have enough to craft anything worthwhile, but well, I can upgrade these. I think I just want to wait, yeah, and upgrade my axe fully, because it's I'm almost there. Do random cooking, just hit all the buttons. Cook random stuff, I don't care, like just a bit of this, a bit of that, and I'm pressing. A little bit of everything. Can't be bad by having all this stuff. Alright. There you go. Well, that's good to know that, yeah, it makes sense you can only have one totem at once. I mean, not entirely sure, like, if, like, is it monotheistic or deistic or whatever that word is? Like, multiple gods at once? Or one god at once? Like, how does that work? Because I'm longer than one god. And I guess you can worship them differently. Like you can worship one more than the other, but the others are still there and stuff. I don't know. Can I get down here safely? Okay. But there was water. It's a little hard to tell. Let's head down. It's all of us, really. Let's just kill it. Who cares who gets it? I mean, in real life you probably would not try to hit one enemy, you know, with multiple people like that. That would get dangerous. You would get in each other's way, but, you know, don't worry about that in video games. Swing as wildly as you want. As long as there's no friendly fire, you know. It's luckily there isn't in this game. That'd be annoying. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep seeing how far I can go here. We are getting there in terms of progression, in terms of finding all the things, like, ouch. Should be more careful.
Right behind you.
But, you know. starting something? No. Once again, I clicked the wrong thing. It's really easy to do that. You know, because I gotta point the stick a certain way. Oh, whoops. Oh. I accidentally clicked a thing. I was like, can I use the D-pad? But then, right, that's how you put those on the, yeah, on that thing. What did I have on there before? I don't even know. No, what? I'm just gonna have a essence potion. I have so many. Jesus Christ. It's because I always use these. These are for emergencies. But like, everything I have is for emergencies really. These are just for even better, even more tight emergencies, I guess. I don't know. Anywho. Yeah. Guess I'll keep going this way. There's a lot of cliffs. I can't really go this way much because of all the cliffs. Don't know who I can really sneak up on here easily. Kinda not super great here. And the spider's gonna get me. Didn't. It's not really gonna happen, is it? Oh, I got this one. Okay. Really feeling like battles are becoming trivial here.
Ready, aim.
Yeah. Still gonna be mostly careful. Gonna go up here first, I think. Seems to be what I should do. A lot of seeds. Those are not the ones you can electrify, no. I see some machinery. Don't know if I can get in there right now. Oh wait. Oh, here we go. Did I miss? How did I miss that? Oh, okay, he doesn't just use it. You actually switch to it. Okay, so you can't just switch them in here, out here. I don't know why I thought you just threw them automatically. There's another one somewhere. Let's look around. Do I see anything that looks suspicious? Can't break that. Can't be that far away, can it? Uh-huh. Nothing up high or anything, is there? Oh, that is. I see there. The thing. Nope, that is not. Why do I keep thinking I don't know why I keep thinking I can use the D-pad for the thing in the middle. You hold L2 and then you use, yeah, the right buttons. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm not sure at all. Anyway, it's fine. Who cares? It's not a big deal. It's just silly. I played this game for so long and I still make those mistakes. Where do I get up here? This way? I guess. You know, they call it parkour, and it is, you know, not the most inaccurate thing in the world, considering how silly some of these jumps can be. Because, yeah, a lot of it is just climbing, but some of these jumps are a little bit, like, ridiculous. For someone who's supposed to wear heavy armor and has all these things with them. But, you know, somehow they can jump freaking, I don't know how far, but further than you'd think. Valiant Dueling Ring. 7% chance to avoid melee damage. That doesn't sound too bad. But again, I don't see myself changing these. I really don't. It's a bit unfortunate how they made the choice to have these, you know, attributes, I guess is what you want to call them. Upgrades you can have. Because I don't want to do anything else with them. Also, this is the super long flavor text thing. I guess I'll have to read it. That's what I do. Among the Valiant people, dueling is a sacred tradition to be taken with utmost seriousness. Cheating otherwise influencing the outcome of a duel is hardly looked down upon, especially by other duelists. Hyato was a young duelist who quickly earned renown for his natural talent, along with a sizable following of fans. One satisfying eventually spotted the faint glow emitted by this ring whenever Hyato seemed like he was about to be struck by a lethal blow that always somehow turned out to be just a grace. The fan, disheartened and disillusioned, leads Hyato to a duel with a poison-filled blade. Expected, what should have been a decisive strike early in the duel turned out to be a mere graze. And once fan of Gyato's surrendered, then and there, declared that he was outmatched and quickly left the scene. It was only as Gyato later celebrated his strange victory that he fell victim to the poison coursing through his veins. Though many mourned him at first, the truth about his enchanted ring later became known to the public. These days he is used as a cautionary tale of what happens to those that violate the sanctity of the duel. Okay then. Don't cheat. Lesson of the day, don't cheat, I guess. Alright. That's what you get for going the wrong way. That little ring. Something really weird. It's weird. It looked like the screen was tearing for me for having a second. It's like those like it was like a weird blur. Like maybe it's something about the light. That's probably not really noticeable on video, but okay, I don't think it's normal now. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just seeing things. It's very possible I'm just going crazy. But look at it as a weird tearing or something, I don't know. Anyway. Secrets to be found, chests to be opened. You know the drill. It is certainly a lot more exploratory and stuff to be found in this game than what you can say about Outer Worlds, because that game sure had little in comparison, but this game is so much larger. Like, and even then, I keep saying this game is large but compact and there's stuff everywhere, you know? And that was true about Outer Worlds. Like, things were there for a reason, you know? Like, it had some dungeons, if you want to call them that. Mainly, like, exploring the world was mostly getting from point A to point B. It was not so much about exploration. But here you come across enemies all the time, you know, and you know, get little camps, little secrets to find. That's not as much of a thing. Like, almost everything in the game, Outer Worlds, was there for a quest or something, you know. That was it was almost always specifically made for that purpose. And there's a lot of that in this game. It clearly has that same, you know, this stuff matters. That's not a reason why they just put this here, you know. But there are some points, like I'm seeing more and more, especially in Emerald Stair, how it feels a lot more like a Skyrim sort of situation, where you just run around, explore. Like, I felt that I keep almost forgetting the name. Dawnshore. Why is that so hard to remember? I felt like Dawnshore was a lot more compact. It felt a lot more like Outer Worlds in how it was structured. Here there's a little bit more openness and a little bit more like just, here's some enemies, you know. But I still stuff everywhere to do and find and, you know, stuff like that, but less so. It is still more, yeah. You know what I mean. I'm rambling now. You get it. Member of Visionary Volume 3, life in Fium is a man who was better than I expected. The ingenuity of his people is truly remarkable. They are able to accomplish feats of adamantine that would leave the Republic's greatest enemies in shock, and always scavenge resources and refurbish machinery. Unlike those that exiled me, men like Maxim Medaro and Pierre Quilici understand that the march of progress is not always a pleasant process. But alas, even thee found the act of building a better body repulsive. Brave nobody called me. And so once more I was exiled. Lost alone in the wilds, I got cornered by my murderous sprawlings, and was certain my time was at its end. That is, until the most unlikely savior appeared, the Ogre Olvask, a paragon of his kind. I am proud to say he has become a genuine friend. With his help, I was able to scavenge enough equipment to create for myself a humble but functioning workshop. This fortunately required a few raids of yours outlying farms. I consider it a fair compensation for the aid I rendered unto them. A small piece of parchment sticks out from this book with hastily scribbled script. Note to self, Retrieve equipment and memoir volume 1 from the locked storage room. Check to see that the essence generator will still work. Letter to Vitor. Master Vitor, I have only had your device running for a few days, but I felt I must write to you immediately and thank you for your generosity in sharing your plans and materials with me. As you can infer from the tardiness of my correspondence, it took me several months to source the necessary supplies and another to at least to put them all together. In the end, your design came together flawlessly. Due to these last 3 years, it gave me cause to dream for the first time in decades. I'll not burden you with the fulsome intensity of my feelings, but I must tell you, even before my Lord God left the world, I felt there was a hole in my life, a yearning for discovery, a project worthy of wholly subsuming my mind beneath. I see now that it is inerrancy. I would never have pursued this path were it not for our chance meeting at the crossroads. As my labors near the end, the only words I have left now are thank you. Thank you, Vitor, for giving this age godlike hope. I shall ever be your greatest student, Sargeras.
I smell rot. There's something unnatural here.
Spartan mission, the Ogre cave. Full mask. Sorry, buddy, but you gotta get stabbed. You're an enemy according to the game. You could talk, but not really what we're doing here. Put on protection, I guess. Ow. They really just tearing him down. A lot of guys there though, actually. Hoping maybe they would go away. Well, one thing again, but sure, I'll heal. So that's what I was trying to do. Ugh. So easy to hit the wrong thing. Man, that's a lot of guys. Can barely tell who's friend and who's foe. Someone is shooting out at me. It's getting a bit annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna pop a potion real quick. That was a thing. Alright. Journal of Winter Monato. When the script resembles the scratching of a bird's talon, this journal recounts the last few days in the life of Winter Monato. I don't want to say that. I want to say a different name. Monato. I don't know why I say it so weird. Say it so wrong. This looks like it'll be different than what it is. Monato. Anyway. As you scan through the text, several excerpts stand out. Several days ago. Like my jaw is. I don't know why my jaw is so. Gotta loosen it. I don't know. Feels weird. Sorry about that. Gotta adjust my whole situation. Gotta get comfortable. Okay. I don't know. Several days ago, I am certain there is a traitor among us, though I seem to be alone in this. I suspect 3 of my fellow rangers, but I don't want to take any further steps until I'm more certain. 2 days later, I have found tracks missing our standard issue boots leading away from the outpost and well beyond our usual patrol routes. I cannot risk asking Captain Isano for clearance to follow these trails. The time spent returning to headquarters will allow my colleague to escape. I hope she will forgive my insubordination. 2 more days later. The tracks lead to an area east of Lake Lacuna. I dare not follow any closer for now. Any of my suspects would be capable of detecting me if I continued past this point. 1 day later. I have lost the traitor's trail. I suspect to discover I was tracking them. I will search for the trail a little longer, and then I will return home to find another lead. 1 day ago. I'm confiding in Ranger Dorso my fears. She agrees that it's likely we are being undermined from outside. I suspect there's still a boat, whose mass leader has been spotted in the valley. Dorso has invited me to hunt with her tomorrow, and she has agreed to keep our outing secret as so not to alert the boat's contact among the rangers. With her help, I have no doubt I will know who the traitor is by tomorrow. Getting all the stuff. Getting all the stuff. Oh, there's something there. Doesn't look like this, but it's on the map. Thank God for the minimap showing little X's if I have things there, otherwise I would be... I'd probably not pick up that much stuff. It'd be really annoying. But he put that in, so I'm really glad he did. Can I get in there? It's not one of those. Does it lead somewhere? That'll be helpful. Right there. Perfect. Just gotta follow the thing. Follow the trail, follow the cord, essentially. That's what it is. Really like an electrical cord. Just works really weirdly that you gotta shoot magic at it. Your patient breastplate. Okay. It's a medium armor. Yeah. It's not that bad really, looking at it. Like, Dawn's Reflection. During the day, 3% damage reduction, 3 additional damage reduction. Minute Scars. Increase your health restoration from all sources by 20%. No, not as exciting now. Really? It's like, it's fine, but you know. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep what I have. Alright, but flavor text. The persecution of Euphations following the Saints' War threatened the lives and safety of many innocent men and women. Still, there were those brave souls that stood up to those that would see them dead because of their faith. This breastplate was worn for many years by such an individual who put their own life on the line to defend their faith and their fellow Euphations. When this now forgotten protector of the faith fell in battle, it is said that with a final plea to the Child of Light, a golden sheen covered the breastplate. Whether this was an act of divine intervention or overwhelming faith is unknown to this day. Okey-doke. Anything else? Heard a noise. I think it was from the neighbors or something. But the cat was doing it, but no, he's just laying down. Guess I'll stay. Don't see much else in here. Right up there, yeah. Alright.
The ranger back there was killed by a knife in the back. Looks like there's more going on here than we thought.
This whole thing rubs me wrong. Captain Oceano ought to know.
Alright, let's go see what this house is about. Whoa, okay, that was further than I thought. I should not just a jump. I don't know what I was thinking. I could make it. Whatever. Oh, hello.
You take lead.
Skeleton chamber. That's not a thing. You made it up. Skeleton chan. You don't have lips. How do you say things? Ah, I could not hand away that. Dropping my thing. Can't do that. Oh, thought I was skeleton for a second. Alright. Can I get in here? Not from here. Doors are never just open. Guess that's realistic. Why can't you have open doors? How do I get in? Not from here. This guy's over there. Don't feel like fighting you right now. I just want to get into this place. It looks like a secret wall, but dang it, shouldn't just have jumped down. I could just have gone from above there. I did not think. How do I get it back up? Oh, ugh. Go ahead and let me use this. I don't know if it's hard to get around, but I don't feel like it. Something in there. It's bad. How would I get there? Nothing I can like break. Can't really get from above, what I can see. Can I get up that way? Crawl some of this stuff? Seems a bit difficult to crawl. Can you? Shit. There we go. Very awkward, but made it. Oh really? Free locks, huh? Okay. Guess I'll use them. Have them for a reason. Lots of goodies. Could I come up that way? Maybe. It's fine. Yeah, I could have just... How did I see that? I don't know. I was just not thinking at all. Super easy to get in here, actually.
Place is full of murder and ghosts. take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
No, get that. Thing, almost got one. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's about as far as that goes. Can't really go here. I mean, looks like I could get there though, but I don't know. Maybe you can't. Not entirely sure. Yeah, it didn't seem like I could get anywhere else in the forest part. Over there. It's a big mansion or something. Very ominous. Yeah. What is this here? Does that look like a place anyone wants me to be at? Oh.
The path is closed. Someone's got to contain this plague. What business do you have in Shatterscar?
Lie. I'm just a cum peddler, honest. Would you like to see my wares? A doing business. Who's asking? None yet.
No, I don't need any wares. Name's Martineo, Ranger Martineo. I'm the final word on who crosses this border from either direction. No one comes or goes by this pass. Someone has to contain this plague, might as well be me.
I take this now at him. Snarl at him, okay. You're doing a fine job. Keeping the plague from Immostel or in Immostel. No one saw me when I traveled to this region. Doing a piss poor job. Have you looked around lately?
My thoughts exactly.
Whoa. You've been spending too many long nights in the wilderness. As much as I've enjoyed this little chat, it's time for you to turn around and go back the way you came.
Very well. Stay safe out here. This is Noah. I'm getting food one way or another. Hypothetically, if I were to give you a light sum of money, would that help?
Good luck with that. As you were. The last thing we need
Alright.
is plague
Well,
crossing the border.
this is seemingly... Well, where would that... That would be there. Yeah, like here, I guess? Is that where I am? And then would travel... If we, yeah, that's, nickel to deck, I guess. This map is, angled weirdly. Should be more like turned a little like to the side, like to the right, like just like that, I think, to make a little bit more sense, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's why that would go up and stuff. Alright. It's not entirely accurate.
Not since all of this stuff. They say Shatterscar has worse than us.
Worse than us.
Oh. Do your job and you won't have to find out.
A little warning. To all ranger stationed in the perimeter fort, you must report to superior officer before leaving the fort. When on patrol, for personal reasons, or literally anything at all. Similarly, you must also report to superior officer when coming back. It's not that difficult, everyone. This home is a dangerous place. We don't need to worry about everyone's well-being on top of all the other issues we are constantly managing. Failure to report in or out to a superior officer will result in latrine duty. A night when triple helming of beans accidentally made it into the stew. Huh. Hello. You're looking at stars? Got a telescope. Very tiny one. Sudden list. Though most of the snow has been rendered illegible from water damage, some of it can still be made out. Need more oil for our blaze. The moist out here is terrible for them. That note, we are actually running low on a number of supplies. Let us perhaps for armor upkeep, food, anything that won't go rotten in a few days time. Arrows and bullets. Spare any emergency equipment for downtime and recreation. Don't ask. Soap. For love of God, soap. For love of all gods, soap. Even more soap than you have, we need all of it. I know I'm asking for a lot, but anything you can provide would be the rest of the pages, waterlogged and missing. Oh, I am. Just going somewhere. What even? Why even is that a thing? About just. You always find something, no matter what you do in this game. Like somehow the designers know exactly what the player's gonna do, and there's always something for them, for the player. That's what it feels like sometimes. I'm not complaining. I like finding things. Gonna pull it. Can't stop me! Probably can, because this door's not gonna unlock for me. Yeah, okay. Well, I can't go here now, but well, we know where the next place is gonna be. Presumably. Now that I know this game is a lot larger than I thought, there's gonna be more locations than just the Mole Stair and the Dawn Show. Most likely. And yeah. Oh, there's a next one. Oh, are you alive? No, you're statue.
Farmers were right. These Zards don't seem interested in eating this at all.
Hello. Guess you are friendly. That's a new one.
Cave up on the cliff. Maybe these Zarbs are protecting something.
I only saw one friendly one before. Had a whole camp with them. Yeah. Who are you? Did the Saws build you? Are you capable of such a thing? I guess maybe. I mean, they got, you know, armor, sorta, such. Guess yeah, you know, competent enough for that kind of thing. Maybe kinda build some camps, but whole statue? Okay, that looks like a whole thing in there. And I'm ending the episode, and yeah, like investigative sword camp. What is this about? Stars are destroying enemies' equipment that is critical to the survival of most else found. Who gave us this quest? I kinda forgot. It's been a little while. Okay. Apparently this was a quest I had. But that is gonna be for next time because I'm almost at an hour? Yeah. Just gonna look a little bit around though. Could be stuff to find. Like that chest. Enemy stuff there. Sneak around here.
In the eyes!
A little bit I can heal him. Sure do.
Got them all.
Well, it's gonna be at level 12 soon. Looks like. That's nice. At the Lao Squallings. Run away with me, Belena. If you all will never understand us, they build walls around the forest. Tell us what we can dream. We'll find the trees together. We'll eat the flowers. We'll drink the rain. We'll run. The world belongs to us. Whoops. Ouch. Don't know if I can get up there. Can I go up further? Which, Alright, let's not go too far away. I want to check out the soul whip thing. I don't know if I can get all the way up there, honestly. Yeah, maybe? Oh, hold on, okay. This is a lot of platforming. Got a gem. Just hang out. Random gem. Oh, something behind. That it? Nothing else up there? Guess so. Looks like that would be something more, but that is not, seemingly. Don't think I'm supposed to be going over there. Okay. Well. Oh wait, something. Oh, okay, that's just circles around. What else? Another little place I could go to. Yeah. That's pretty much it for now. Pretty much it for now. These souls don't care at all. Feels weird. Can't kill these guys. I literally can't. I can't even, you know, be our friendlies according to the game. Okie doke. Yeah, let's check out what this camp is about next time. Yeah. That is what we're gonna do. Got some exploring done. Yeah. We are getting some quests, you know, here and there underway, you know. We are actually doing a couple quests, just at least part of the quest, you know. So I'm not just exploring. Like, I could have ignored all the quests, but yeah. It shows the ancient mummy on the map there, huh? Yeah. But here's clearly where we go next. Yeah. Almost getting there, just this area left. But who knows, that could still be a lot. But like, yeah. Alright, alright. Things were done. Things were explored. Enemies were killed. You know. Man, I am so glad I chose to do this game this way now. I would have gotten annoyed. I would have gotten like a little bit like if I did all this exploration the same way I used to in the game, that would have been I would just have felt like nothing was happening. Maybe I would make the episodes longer, but yeah. But the fact that I am feeling like this is the better way, and this is the way that I want to do it, it works so much better for me. Like, I could make longer episodes, you know, sure. I would get a little bit more done, more exploration done each episode, but you know, maybe if I just, you know, focused a lot more on the whole actually doing the quest, just get a quest, do a quest, you know, that would make the episode have a point, I suppose, is the sense. But I don't want to play the game that way. I don't want to just focus on one thing. I just want to explore. And yeah, I want to do the quests, but I'm gonna do them as either I come across them or, you know, after I'm done exploring. Because I'm gonna get distracted. If I want to go do a quest, I'm gonna get distracted by, you know, what I'm doing, where I'm going. So yeah. That's it. I think that's it though. Yeah. Yeah. Don't have anything else to say. But we're finding all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. That's it though. Bye.